The high system of tarot on the earth. His ter her e. His tarot her e. So I just needed to point out some Twilight language, the logic behind some of the reversals that happen in our language. In Europe, ley lines are called telluric lines. In Middle Eastern lore and even African lore, they would be called singing lines, the lines that tell the lyrics of the wisdom of the ancients, the past. These are the marcations. This is the whole story. And oftentimes words and symbols from Europe, when they cross over the ocean, when they make that 180-degree reflection off the water, they have an inversion. So the TEL becomes a LET. And so the first time I heard the word telluric to relay the concept of a ley line, I knew that it had a European spin. And you would have to give it a 180 reflection. So ley lines are telluric lines, telling the lyrics of the ancients. And, letters are derived from runes. They come from, these ancient ruins of the past. And runes are carved into trees with straight lines. And when you connect ruins, ancient ruins, with straight lines, quite the story comes to light. And that is the history of geomancy, geomantic runes. So we left off here at Pisces at the equinox. And I just wanted to point out, we're kind of looking over the waters, over the Atlantic Ocean to the great beyond, the plus ultra. And one of the symbols for that Piscean zodiac is this moon card. And look at those two towers. Those are the pillars of the Rock of Gibraltar. And here we have a moon in the center of two pillars. That's the man, that's Hercules, going forward to do his great works, to complete the arduous ordeals of the frontier, finding the new frontier, pushing forward. And in just a little bit here, I'm going to show another moon that indicates a great beyond, a great plus ultra significance when we get into the Americas and the American tarot. So, moving forward from there, we have that moon card and the two pillars indicating we're crossing over this boundary, this equinox, and we're getting into the Aries, the sign of Aries, which I pointed out on the far end of the United States would be, Hawaii, that volcano. Also, we'll get into later, we'll talk about California being the Aries, where the gold rushes to, where the sun is rushing. But here, we'll move forward up into Taurus. And Taurus is is Canada, is the bear, the Canadian bear, the great beyond, the northern territories of America. There's a land bridge that the natives followed the herds, and this is a bull. This is a sign of a bull. And in America, there's that land bridge that we are told that the original, Native Americans / Tartarians, the agent, the migratory history of man comes over that land bridge, and Taurus is an earth-based sign. And also in the decans of the zodiac, the astral zodiac, one of the decans of Taurus is the great hunter Orion. Rain, the king of the zero. Look at this little zero, has a crown on it. the Taurus symbol has is a O with the crown. And look at the Hierophant. He's the king of the crown. He's got the very much that Taurus crown on his head. So yeah, the Hierophant falls in that section of the zodiac, and he is the crossing of a land bridge. There's another great beyond, another indicator of plus ultra, the going from the west to the east to the west, the joining of the two opposites. So these pillars, the pillar of the Hierophant, the pillar of the moon card, all of these are indicating equinox and solstice and crossing to new territories. So next on the globe, from Canada and the far west connecting to the east, we come into some islands, many islands, very great many islands. There's Iceland, there's Greenland, there's England, all of these lands, these islands. And the world card is very much an island in and of its own right. And also I would point out that, Greenland of Denmark, it has a G-O-D, a God acronym in the name of Greenland. Iceland, here we're at I. We're dealing with the eyes. Two eyes is the symbol of Gemini. So eyes, land, the binding of the twins, the two eyes. So Greenland of Denmark has a Dutch tie-in, which is links linguistically into German, and Germany is Hermano, the brothers, the twins. So this is Greenland of Denmark, and Denmark, they speak a Germanic language, and the Germans are the twins, the brothers, Hermanos. So moving further up over that summer solstice, we end up here is, Germany, they worship the bear. The term berserker comes from Nazi Germany. They had some soldiers who wanted to assert that they were transforming into bears, wearing bear skins. Berserker, all of this is Ursa. We're dealing with Ursa Majora, the great bear in the sky. Even the swastika, which is the Gamma cross. They are this is again having to do with that Germans, Hermana, Germans, Gamma cross. That cross goes back to the old religions. Didn't start in Nazi Germany. Not a lot of people should know that. And this is the Big Dipper, which is called the plow, which is turning over through the four seasons. And these four wings of the Gama cross are representing the Big Dipper plowing through the sky. So moving over to Russia. Russia is the lion, is Leo. Hold on. Jumping back. That Gamma cross in its two upside down and inverted, that's the sign of Cancer, is the 6 and the 9. It's the 6 and the 9. It's all dealing with that Gamma cross in the north. This is the northern territories. So moving over into Russia, that is Leo. And I believe that here in Leo, we will have, that's a sign of royalty, the royal families, the royal bloodlines. And we have a historical feud between the Italians and the Russian Orthodox, the East versus West, in the confrontation therein, in the division of the church. They actually excommunicated one another on the exact same day, at the exact same time, indicating that the Catholic Church pays a lot of attention to the sky clock. So the Leo, I just had to point out, Italian, has that Leon. They are appropriating the lion from the Western Orthodox Church up here in Russia. So that completes the world map, world tarot, full circle. And now we're going to move in the next video to America, and how when you put your key in the center, you get key and tucky. The key is entering the key, And when you start to look at the names of the states, the symbols of the states in their zodiacal categories, you will see much to do with tarot. Strength and love, y'all.